Hi everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you, and thank you so much for coming back by to see what I'm up to. And well, I'm up to a little teeny tiny haul that I'm going to go ahead and post on this Monday evening, I think. I thought I would do the haul and my lantern centerpiece in one big video, but I decided I have no idea how long it's going to take me to do my lantern, and I would rather that just be a standalone video. And it is getting late on into the afternoon here, so I'm going to do it today, but to get it done and get it to do both things, I decided not to. So I thought I would do this haul real quick because it does have to do with what's going on the kitchen table there behind me. And you can see I removed the Pioneer Woman runner from there. And I'm going to show you a couple of things that I'm going to put in its place and just a couple of other things that I found on my little shopping trip this morning. I'm sorry, I'm looking at I thought it was it might be an eagle out there flying around in my backyard. Sorry about that. I lost my focus. Sorry. It was a beautiful bird, whatever it was. Anyway, Chris and I went to our little lunch place, our little Italian place. I had my little wrap. And I'm going to say this. I can't even believe I'm going to say this because I'm liable to jinx myself. But I have lost 9 pounds since I started doing my little, eating better since we got back from our cruise, which was a month ago almost. Sorry about that. I got cut right off. I got a warning that said I needed to manage my phone settings, meaning I had way too many videos on this phone and I hadn't cleaned them off lately. So I had to clean off some videos. Sorry about that. But anyway, what was I saying? I was saying about my weight loss. I have managed to lose around 9 pounds, a little over 9 pounds. And I really feel like I don't even want to say it because I feel like I'll jinx myself. And I don't want to do that because I've been really diligent and really good about not overeating and really changing my eating habits and all that kind of stuff. And for those of you who don't know, I don't need any help with weight loss tips or tricks or anything like that. I got this, you guys. I know how to lose weight, and I don't need help. But anyway, Chris and I, as I said, went out to lunch, and I had my little wrap, my little chicken with lettuce and tomato, a little bacon on it, wrapped with honey mustard, and that's all I had was a wrap. And then I'm gonna have a salad for dinner. So I got my protein for lunch. I'm gonna have a salad and maybe some yogurt later, and I'm eating really well, and it's certainly not falling off of me. Like I said, we got back from our cruise on the 20th of March, and I started right the next day, and so it's taken me this long to lose 9 pounds. And the first 5 usually go off pretty quick, so y'all can see I'm not losing it fast. This could take me years, Lord knows, to do it. And so I'm just thrilled that my body is going, okay, Arlene, I'm going to let you lose a little bit of weight this time. I'm very grateful that, I'm able to, I feel better. I feel much, sorry, excuse me. I've turned this light down about 3 times now. I feel much better. I don't look a lick different, but I feel better. And, that's half the battle there too, so. Regardless, we stopped at a couple of little stores. I've been losing sleep again over this lantern, as you guys know. I've really been having a fight with myself about how bold I wanted to do this lantern. As you guys know, I got my spheres last week, as you saw me haul these last week from Hobby Lobby. And I decided pretty much when these came in that day that I was not going to use I didn't think I would use the Pioneer Woman runner. So I wanted to show you something that I picked up today that I think will really work for what I'm going for. I'm going for a softer look on my kitchen table, yet still giving a nod to the Pioneer Woman colors, some of them. Not the big bold red and the big bold yellow, but the teals and the creams and the coralies colors is kind of what I'm going to give a nod to, and the rest of it I think around that area will blend right in. So I have a few things to show you with that, but first I stopped in Hobby Lobby I stopped at a Hobby Lobby and Home Goods. Let's do Hobby Lobby first because, as you all know, I'm fixing to make that bold Pioneer Woman wreath next after I get my lantern done, which will be today. I'll get it done today, but then I'll do the video. I'll edit the video tomorrow. Like I say, I'm going to try to get this haul video up this evening so that you guys can see this, and then tomorrow at some point, not tomorrow morning probably, but at some point tomorrow, I will have the lantern video up for you guys, and then later in the week I'll put the wreath video if I get it made up, and possibly a little recipe. I'm making like a strawberry fluff to take down to my craft day on Thursday. So I'm going to be out of town all day on Thursday, leaving Chris here by himself all day on Thursday and heading down to past Richmond on Thursday to do a craft day with my lady friends. And I may do a funky bow swag on a lantern, but y'all probably, I won't get the chance to get that thing up until probably after my home tour, which is next Monday. All of a sudden I'm like, I'm really busy and I don't have enough days in the week to get everything that I want to get done. So, you know, I have my Friday live on at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on this Friday. What is that, the 27th, I believe. Anyway, what I picked up from, I am rambling right off the bat this Monday, aren't I? For goodness gracious sakes. But as I said, maybe it's good that I rambled a little bit because this is a very short haul, but I did want to show it to you, and I did want to have something for today, regardless of our wonderful, fun video from Saturday with Kristen, huh? Oh my goodness, did I ever have a good time doing that with her and answering her questions. And you guys, I think I've got like 13 or 14 questions, and then questions within questions from you guys for her, most for her and a couple for me too. So that's just awesome. So we will try to sit down next Saturday and do that too. So pray for good weather that we can sit outside on the patio. That was fun to do it out there. But anyway, all right, regardless of all that, Hobby Lobby, I just walked in there, honest to goodness, just to get some flowers, some Gerbers, because you know I have the daisies, the metal daisies to go along with that wreath. So I just really went in there to look for some goldy yellow and red daisies. So that's exactly what I picked up, 4 of these, and the flowers are half price. On sale for half price this week, and that's why I waited till today, because I didn't want to pay full price. I didn't want to pay $2.99 a piece, so instead I paid $1.50 a piece, or thereabouts, $1.67. I think I heard her say $1.67 a piece for these. And then they didn't have any like true red Gerbers, you know, like fire engine red, like the red I'm going to be using out there, but they did have these with a little bit of yellow in them. So I thought, well, shucks, that's perfect. So I picked up 4 of these. And then I had dug out of my coffers 4 in this color. So I already had 4 of those. So I'm good to go with my flowers for that wreath. So whenever I get going on that wreath, I have all my stuff that I need to make it now. So all I have to do is make it. And then I did buy 1 tuft of these that I might be using in this lantern, actually, in the funky post swag some way, maybe. We'll see. Put that right there. So, and then as I was walking around, as you'll see here in a second, I bought a new table runner. Well, I'll come back to the next thing from Hobby Lobby. Let me skip on over there to Home Goods real quick and show you. Got me a cup of water. It's another thing I've been doing. I'm trying to increase my water intake. So this is one of my cups from Princess. I always get a soda and more package, and you get a free cup from Princess Cruises. So love it. So I'm drinking me some water. And so I walked into Home Goods thinking, all right, I need a table runner that will go with that teal. You can see that teal tablecloth back, that teal color tablecloth back there. But I don't want it to be flowers or geometric shapes or hearts or whateverness, you know. I don't want it to be paisley. I want it to have a touch of a similar color, but I want it to be a real creamy white. And I'm thinking to myself, what are you doing, Arlene? You are never going to find something like that. What is in your mind's eye is not going to just suddenly appear in front of you at Home Goods. I was wrong when I was talking to myself. Check it out. This is what I found. And I think it is going to look super pretty on top of this teal tablecloth over here. Look at that. So, and it's a touch of the color, but it's not a like, look, I'm teal and I'm big flowers and I'm bold. No, it's soft and it's just perfect. It's exactly what I was looking for. So I got that back to Hobby Lobby, then I'm going to go back to Home Goods, back to Hobby Lobby to finish this thought. As I was going through Hobby Lobby, I'd already been to Home Goods. I went there first, and I knew that I had found this runner. And I had gotten those 2 glass candy dishes from Pioneer Woman is where they're from. And I decided I didn't want to use those. I wanted to use something to pull in the creams and to pull in the color of the lantern. I wanted to bring that in too. So I found these little birds. And they've got kind of a brown black or an oil rub bronze color. You can see they're on 50, these were 50% off of $14.99 too, or 50% off to this. These are poly resin. So I got 2 of these birds to sit on either side of the lantern. On, you know, on the other side of the lantern, but inside the candlesticks, you know, hoping to pull, you know, the creams, the oil rub bronze and everything together, you know. I like to, I wish I could explain better how my mind works and why I choose the things I do and how it somehow does come together when I get it all set into place. I'm hoping that this looks okay. We'll see tomorrow when I put up the lantern video. We'll see how it looks, but I'm hoping that it's gonna look okay with these on either side. And I have decided that I think I'm gonna put the 2 green little candy dishes or whatever they are from Pioneer Woman up on the top of the desk, and I think I'm going to incorporate this up there too. Is this not cute? This is Rae Dunn, and I don't know what the dot pattern, I don't know what this is. It was on clearance for $11 at Home Goods. And this is, I believe it's a canister because it's kind of got a, you know, like a plastic kind of suction-y kind of lid to it. But, so it's hard to, you know, it's kind of hard to get off. But I thought, how pretty would that look sitting up there? I'm not sure you're gonna be able to see the green of it. I'm hoping you can see a touch. And then if I put the candy dishes up there, that'll pull it all together kind of a little bit up there, just to bring a touch of the green up there, even though there's soft pinks and creams and it's kind of farmhouse looking up there. I'm hoping that pulling this in, even if I need to kind of sit it up a little bit on a piece of wood so that you can see the green, I'm hoping that will work up there. But it says stash on it. Wait till Chris sees this. He hasn't seen what I bought yet. Wait till he sees stash. He'll have a comment about that. You watch. What are we stashing in there? I'm thinking like little chocolate candy bars that he's always looking for, you know, or something. And he goes, oh, do we have anything sweet? Yeah, look at that jar up there on top of the desk. You might find something special in there. So got that. And then I could not read, this was not on sale, but you guys, I could not resist this. You saw this in my thumbnail, I'm sure. I could not resist it. It was just too pretty for words. I have no idea where I'll fit it in here in my decor because I'm pretty full up. Maybe over on my hutch somewhere, but look at the, I'm all about teapots, you know. I'm loving these teapots. And look at this. This is also Rae Dunn. And it was not on sale, like I say, it was $16.99. At Home Goods. Our Home Goods is stepping up as far as Rae Dunn is concerned. I'll tell you, I never could find any in there. And I'm not a huge, you all know, I'm not a huge Rae Dunn collector or anything, but I do love a pretty piece like this. And isn't it just soft and pretty with that green? I just love it. So I picked it up. I couldn't stand it. I had to have it. $17. I got paid today. Can you tell? So that was burning a hole in my pocket. That's terrible to say. I usually don't, well, anyway, regardless. I picked it up, whatever, it's done. So that's my entire haul, you guys, that's it. And as I said though, this is like a 15-minute video, maybe thereabouts, but I wanted to go ahead and get this up today, one, to give you a Monday video. And I don't promise this every Monday, of course, but for some reason this week I just have something about giving you guys a Monday video. And also so that I don't, you know, lump it in with the lantern centerpiece, which I would like to, you know, stand alone so that I can refer back to that, and so people won't have to sit through a, you know, a haul before they look, you know, before they learn how to do a lantern if they want. So that's my logic, that's my thinking as far as this is concerned. So that's it. So I'm going to close this one out now, and because I do need to get started on this. I'm making a funky bow and doing the lantern decor and the whole bit. So I'm going to get started. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, and I know where some of you were for 48 minutes of it on Saturday, so, or whenever I put the Saturday evening and yesterday, Sunday. So again, that was so much fun. We really enjoyed doing that. Just love it. And we're trying to talk Candace into joining us one time. I don't know whether she will, but we're hoping that she does. That'd be fun with all three of us. Oh my goodness. You know, another one I thought would be really fun to do something like this with, for Kristen to ask the two of us questions, would be Stacy and I. That would be super duper fun, I'm telling you. So maybe we can, you know, manage to do something like that. That'll have to be this summer sometime or something, but I'll touch base with Stace and see if that might be an option for her too. I think that would be fun. And that would be something for the two of us and our kids, both of the four of our kids, her two boys and my two girls, to have of both of us, you know. So that would be fun, I think. And it would be a real hoot if I could get all my cousins, but I'm not holding my breath on that. We live so far apart, but that would be so much fun. Anyway, Kristen was right when she said that I really enjoy my time with my family. That is my extended family, my cousins, and, you know, my aunts and uncles, and that's some of the most special, cherished moments that I have. It really and truly in my memories. And there's just that feeling you get that, you know, it's just very special. Anyway, regardless, I hope all is well with everyone, and that you're not struggling, and that your health is going along as it should, and that nobody's in having a lot of chronic pain. I know with a lot of weather changes and stuff, some of you guys with probably rheumatoid arthritis or joint issues are probably having some achy days. I know I do with my knees a little bit, some achy days when it's going to rain, and you're like, okay, it's going to rain, I predict, you know. I can do that. That and the cows are always laying down. Jeanette, don't say a word. You're going to laugh at me for saying that. When we're driving down the road and I see cows laying down, the big thing was when I was a kid, the cows are laying down, it's going to rain. Everybody laughs at me about that. My family does, but just take a peek. Maybe sometime when you see cows laying down, and if it rains in the next 24 hours, you'll know I was right. But I hope also that there's nothing nagging at you and pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or where it should be. And with all this said and a little bit of a haul, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.